Hey everyone, I'm so happy to do another reading lesson with you. Yesterday I asked if you were excited for Easter, and a few of you responded that you are excited for Easter. I even heard of a cool glittery craft that someone made. Today we're going to continue with our Easter words. These are words that you might see in Easter books. You might be hearing them often around Easter time. Maybe if you wrote about Easter, you would use some of these words. I placed them in alphabetical order. It's a good way to sort words. And so the first words start with B's. I'll say the word. You repeat after me. If you already know the word, try to say it with me, or maybe even before me if you can. Let's get started. Basket, bunny, candy, chick, ears, Easter, egg, hatch, paint, peeps. All right, first you pick a word. What word do you think it is? Say it out loud. All right, my first hint is that my word has a hunk and chunk. Those are the words with the purple underline. Okay, do you pick one? Say it out loud. My next hint is that my word starts with the letter P. P is towards the middle of the alphabet, but in these words, it's at the end. P is the last letter in our alphabetical order for these words. If words was in it, words would go next. All right, so it's either paint or peeps. What word do you think it is? All right, my last hint is I love to eat blank. You better put the right one in there. That'd be kind of gross and really dangerous. You can only eat one of these things. What can you eat? If you said peeps, you're right. Can you think of any rhyming words with peeps? My sister likes to clean her floor. She sweeps. Sweeps. That keeps her apartment clean. Keeps. Peeps, sweeps, keeps. And these all have the same hunk and chunk and ending. They all have the same ending sound if the words rhyme, but these words all are actually spelled the same with the ending as well. All right, now let's use it in a sentence. Ooh, I'm going to make an exclamation because I love peeps and I haven't been to the store in a while. So listen to this. I want more peeps. So I end with an exclamation mark and I put a capital letter. Okay, and now we're going to do our puzzles with these words. And I'm just going to pick 2 words. Let's see, since they're in alphabetical order, you might be able to find these out easier. You can just look at the start of the word. But look for a B that ends in a Y, for a CH. I'm going to start writing. I think you know the words and you might just still be writing. So I'll leave it up here. For the first one, I got the word bunny, and the last one, I got the word chick. Okay, so yesterday we talked about beginning, middle, and end. It is so good to be able to tell the beginning and middle and end of any story. Today you'll be reading a new story. It's called More Bunny Trouble. Yesterday Ralph got into some trouble. Today he's going to get into more trouble. When you're done, you can tell someone the beginning, middle, and end. That might help you organize some details that occurred in the story. It might also help you get to know the characters. And so then we as first grade teachers are asking you to make a character study. It can be a bag, it can be a drawing, and then you're supposed to write 6 things that can describe that character. You have to put the title on it. So I made a bag, I wrote More Bunny Trouble. Then I put the character Ralph. I think it would probably be easiest to study Ralph because we know the most about him. And so I drew him. I didn't remember what he looked like, and so I looked up Ralph from Bunny Trouble. Make sure if you're going to do that, ask your parents to look up the image for you. And looking at the picture might help you draw it better. But just make sure you ask your parents first. And then for my 6 things about my character, I placed them in the bag. So let me pick one out. And I put one, Ralph likes soccer. So when you're reading this story today or listening to Mrs. Costanzo, think about 6 things you might put in your bag. Another example of something I could do for a character study would be to draw it on a paper and write the character and the title. Then I divided my paper into 6 spots in the back. They're not equal, they're not sixths, but they are 6 pieces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut on the lines. You might ask your parents to help you. Maybe if you did it, it might... These scissors are not very good. Okay, if you did it, maybe the pieces wouldn't be as equal. And then on each of the puzzle pieces, I'm going to write something about my character. So I'm going to write something about Ralph because he was on the front. And so on my first puzzle piece, I wrote, Ralph likes soccer. And I can continue writing on the other puzzle pieces and then put them together and I could see Ralph again. Or you could keep him together and just write the 6 things on the back. Maybe you make a card. Draw him on the front, put the title, open it up, and have 6 things about him. Be creative. You can do what you like. If this takes only today, that's fine. If you need to take a couple days for this project, that's good too. Creativity sometimes takes a couple days or even more. I can't wait to see what projects you come up with for your character study. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.